Hello everyone, this is Mario from Kanen Coffee. Here we have this beautiful Jura C6 espresso machine. Now, for this machine came back to us because it was not grinding properly. Every time that you press this button, the grinder will just try to grind, will grind a bit of coffee, and then it will give you an error message saying that there were no beans in it. Usually that means that the sensor that is right, or the grinder, or there's some kind of instruction that is not letting the grinder actually grind properly. That could be because there could be coffee powder around here or some parts of the funnel that are completely blocked, and whenever this thing spins to grind, it doesn't let the new grounds basically get pushed in, and it doesn't fill the chamber, and then you will get that error, the machine saying that there's no beans in there when there actually are. Right now we are getting the bean filled bean container message because there's definitely no beans inside the hopper. So we're gonna put a bit more. As you can see, error went away. So the sensor that detects the beans is definitely working. And we can just grind again. And as you can hear, definitely beans are getting grinded. The brew unit is pressurizing, and we are having espresso coming out from the spouts. So right now we have the grinder on the medium setting, and what was happening with the previous one, there was so much coffee powder over here, and there were so many grounds backed up all the way on the funnel. This whole pre-ground funnel was completely clogged with coffee buildup all the way to the top. Instead of actually going to the brew unit, the grounds were just backing up all the way to the pre-ground funnel. So for this machine, we just had to basically disassemble the entire grinder. Took it all apart. Let me just get this thing out. There you go. Took it all apart just like this. Clean around the burrs, clean around the inner boards of that grinder. Make sure there was no coffee grounds or anything blocking this chamber as well. We polished some of the conical burrs as well as this one, and then we put it all back together. We lubricated some parts of the grinders themselves, make sure everything was secure. Not like this one is definitely not secure. As you can see, you can remove the entire thing. So we basically removed the entire thing, disassemble it, put it all back together, make sure it was working the way it's supposed to. We also replaced one of the springs that are located right here on the grinder, that has like a little ball that actually attaches this area, that little ball attaches to this area, and that actually stops it from spinning. If that is not in there, the grinder will automatically just spin left and right depending where it's grinding, and it will just not be able to hold that setting. This is where actually you can adjust the grinder. You want a finer or coarser, this is how it actually adjusts. So the spring of the other grinder was not there. We had to replace it with a new one. We also replaced the little ball. We also service the grinder, they clean everything, make sure it's grinding the way it's supposed to. And right now, as you can see, definitely grinding. We've been testing this grinder for quite a while. We made sure that it was not backing up any grounds or anything, and it's just been working the way it's supposed to. And like I said, we're on the medium setting of the grinder, so that grinder can still be adjusted. You want a much more stronger coffee with more crema, you can go finer, or you want like a more coffee taste, you can just go a bit coarser, and that will let the grinder adjust. So now we're going to be testing the rest of the machine functions. Hopefully I can find one of the little hoses so we can actually retest the PEP system. Last time this machine was here, we had to reinstall a motor. So I want to test that out with a cappuccino. Okay, so we don't really have the exact hose for this machine, but I'm going to try to make it work. We don't have the little adapter, so I just put the hose directly into it. And now let's try to do the cappuccino. So that way we can test the frother. Like I was saying, last time the machine was here, we had to replace that motor. I just want to double check that it's working the way it's supposed to. Now the thermal block inside the machine is to get up to a certain temperature. Once it does, it will just siphon water coming out from here. And thankfully I did a good seal. As you can see, it's definitely frothing the way it's supposed to. I'm gonna remove the rest of these. There you go. Frothing exactly the way it's supposed to. Nice steady stream coming out from there. Looking great. Now let's do the let's retest again the spouts. There you go. Nice steady stream coming out from the spouts. Really good color as well. And that's approximately 3 ounces. Or it might actually overflow the cup. Perfect. 3 ounces of liquid. Just what this little cup can hold. And as you can see, the machine is definitely working. It's grinding the way it's supposed to. It's frothing as well. Yes, the bean sensor is definitely working. As you can see, we already got the filling container message.
So if you do a sales machine, it has to be the format.
And when we put beans in there, the message goes out, and then you can do cappuccino, coffee, or whatever you want. It says hot water since we're already here. Let's get a hot water portion. And as you can see as well, you know, the there's a nice flow coming out from the water spout. Excellent temperature, working great. We also had replaced the ceramic bottom on this machine. And as you can see, it's also working because we're getting flow from the hot water, from the frother, from the cappuccinos, the coffee, the espresso spouts, and everywhere. So there you have it. Jura seats grinding once again and ready to brew. Thank you so much for repairing with Kanen Coffee. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the like, hit the bell, and thanks for watching.